And I am starting my second day riding on the KATY trail. I am in Sedalia, and this is the KATY Trail State Park Sedalia Depot. Looks to be a very nice day. It's cold this morning. There's a frost warning, which is the reason I stayed in a hotel last night. I took a rest day yesterday. Come on, Myrtle, let's go. Got a 2% grade here. I think you can see there's a lot of tree debris on the trail. It's beautiful out here. I have seen no one else. No other walkers, joggers, cyclists. I have the whole trail to myself. Coming up to some giant branch across the trail here. This is really interesting. This trail is just not being maintained. Huh? Oh, that would be great. Yeah, thank you. No, I'm guessing not. This is like a whole tree that's in the trail. That's very nice. So there's a couple ladies here biking, and they're going to help me get my trike over this branch here. Many thanks to Pat and Ruth. My timing, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. There's no way I would have got past this tree without their help, and it was really hard for them to push the branches out of the way. And then I had to lift the trailer up and over this big branch. It almost looks like there was some tornado damage. It was more than one tree, and the way the tree was twisted and broken kind of looks like probably a tornado had touched down right here. So, all right, the adventure continues here on the KATY Trail. looks like I might have come up against another branch blocking my path. Hopefully I can move this out of the way. I certainly can't ride past it. Yeah, boy, this trail's got a lot of obstacles on it, that's for sure. All right, let's see if I can do this. So I was able to just go along this edge here, walk my trike past this tree, across the trail. I just learned that this trail is a state park. The whole trail from beginning to end, it is the KATY Trail State Park. And to me, that means that there are rangers and it's monitored, it's maintained. But I just learned from the couple ladies that helped me get past the big tree that it is only monitored on Mondays. And on Tuesday of this week, there was a huge storm, lots of tornadoes. And even though they know that there was this huge storm, nobody has come out to check the trail. Oh, hi, you guys. Hi. Hi, cows. Hi, cow friends. Yes, and there's no hotline either, so there's no number to call to say at mile marker 208, there's a couple of trees down. The only time anybody's going to come back out here is going to be next Monday. It's Friday today, so those trees have been down since Tuesday night. The big storm was Tuesday night. Very interesting. And yeah, we've got another tree down. Big adventure out here, that's for sure. I wonder if I can't just ride over these branches. We'll see. Wow, kind of getting slapped by these branches, but yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, trikers. Hey.
Me,
How are
I
you?
was watching you last night.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
are you kidding
I
me?
thought you were in Arizona.
How about that? Hello?
This is awesome.
What is your name?
Craig Bowers.
Greg Bowers.
Yes,
Fantastic
sir.
to meet you. And
I can't believe this.
I know. How about that?
I watch her on YouTube, Jan.
Jan?
I watch her on YouTube.
This is Jan? Or
JD.
what is it?
JD.
JD. Yeah. All right.
I can't believe it.
All right. Fantastic to meet you guys.
See you.
Great.
Meet you.
Great to meet you.
What's your name again?
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
Yeah.
JD.
JD. So we got a couple of trikers out here.
Yeah.
So much fun. So I just finished my second day on the KATY Trail. I am in New Franklin, Missouri, and I am camping. You can see Myrtle is here. I found an outlet on the outside of the bathroom, so I'm charging up the batteries. Got my tent here. It's $10 to camp. It was a beautiful day. Probably got up to close to 65 degrees. It was very, very cold this morning. I had to have my rain jacket and rain pants on. I had baggies around my feet. Every day the forecast says it's going to get warmer, so I'm hoping tonight will be okay. And in the morning it won't be too cold and too uncomfortable to make my breakfast. But there's another guy here camped. I heard about this guy from Warm Showers host just a few days ago. He is traveling with a cat. It's Caleb and his cat Marilyn, so that's kind of fun. I did 42 miles and 620 feet of climbing today. Very slow. The surface of the KATY Trail is soft. There's been a lot of rain, and I think my average speed was like 8.5 miles an hour. It's beautiful, lovely landscape. Very quiet. The only thing is there's a lot of debris on the trail, so I had to stop a lot to pull twigs and branches out of my spokes. There's also a lot of downed trees. Most of them are dead, so it's really not a big deal to get them out of the path. But today there was a couple of trees that were too heavy for me to move, and I only saw 2 other cyclists, and they just happened to be right where these 2 trees were. And thanks to Ruth and Pat, local cyclists out for a day ride, for helping me get Myrtle and my trailer around these 2 trees that were completely covering the trail. So yeah, I think tomorrow I'm going to be meeting up with some trikers on the trail. I've actually got 3 connections now of people to meet up with. So all right, you guys, that's my update. Thanks for following along, and welcome to New Franklin, Missouri.